Hello Internet, welcome to the Beat Lab. My name is Edgar Von Beatsworthy, and today we're not playing with any synths. We're not using samples of classic soul albums. We're stepping into a strange and not too distant time
of the 90s.
Yes, one of my personal favourite eras. I mean, the 70s was pretty sick too. So. A simpler time, you know, when all you did all day was just sit around with your mates and play Super Smash Bros. And Mario Karts. So what better fodder for the Octatrack today than Nintendo 64
Sound fonts.
What are sound fonts, you might ask?
I don't really know either, but it's...
Someone's just taken the cartridge from a Nintendo 64 game and they've stolen all the music off of it, all the sound effects, drums, all the crazy little glory of Nintendo 64 games, and they've turned it into a VST instrument that you can play back yourself. Create your own game soundtracks. So with that in mind, let's make some fat
Bangers.
Alrighty, so we've got all the drum sounds from Mario 64 in the Octatrack now, and this is what they sound like. So there's a bunch of awesome stuff in there. So we'll just start by laying down a beat using these. And then we'll have a look at the plug-in and we'll start picking some other sounds out. Just going to go into the pattern settings here and change the scale per track so I can have different length sequences on each of the different tracks of the Octatrack. Change this one to a 2-bar loop, might be a good place to start. Probably actually going to copy that sample onto the next track now so that we can add some more sounds and they're not going to cut out the sounds that we've already put into the sequencer on the first track.
Hello, I'm going to interrupt from time to time because sometimes Edgar forgets to explain things properly. The Octatrack is a monophonic sampler, so only one sound can play on each track at a time. Therefore, copying the sample over to the second track, two sounds from the same sample can play together.
It's pretty cool. It's a little bit janky. We might go in and fine tune some of the timing of these steps. The hi-hat track. Sweet. Alright, well let's try and find a bass sound now. Pull around to the computer. I'm not going to show the screen because looking at screens is boring. So all I'm doing is going through some of the presets on here. So Super Mario 64 sound font, grand piano, bright acoustic piano, electric grand, honky tonk. Look, let's just listen to some, shall we? Ooh. It's probably not going to work for a bass sound, but we'll definitely come back to that, I think. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the drawbar organ. Alright, so I'm just going to record that one note straight into the Octatrack. Okay, so I'm just going to change this track here to a flex track. Flex. And we're going to set the source to R3, recording buffer 3. Now all I should have to do is press record here while I'm playing the sound and it will be straight into the recording buffer. There we go. Ooh, that's chunky. Just turn it down a little bit. Sweet. Back out of there and make sure that we're in chromatic. Now we can play whatever we want with that sample. Alright, that's enough talking. Let's do a bass line. I like that. We're going to do that. So we're just going to record that in real time into the sequencer now, and you got to do this funny little trick where you quickly press record and then play straight after it. I mean, you can go like that and then press play. Well, that's dumb. I like to go, yeah. So that's what we're going to do. Sweet. That sound needs to be beefed up a little bit though, so we're going to play around with the filter and then also add a bit of filter distortion too. It's very subby. We'll stick with that for now. Might end up changing it. For now, that'll work. Okay, so for the next track, we're going to change that to a flex track. We're going to set that to recording buffer 4. Now all I have to do is record on this and the sample will come straight in. So let's have a look for another sound. So I really like that piano sound that we found earlier on. I think it was just grand piano. Yeah, that's sick. Alright, chords. I don't really know chords that well. I got like a basic idea, but I can't really play a bunch of them strung together fluently. So we're going to cheat. This guy here, the Arturia Keystep 37, has chord mode. Basically just cheat mode for people who don't know really what they're doing. But that's fine. Who cares, you know? So what's that set to? So usually like these minor 7, minor 9, minor 11 chords are the cool ones. So just try and find the root note and find a chord that fits. Na, 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 na. Okay, so they're the root notes. Let's try and find some chords that'll fit. That's pretty cool. I'm just going to go with that. So we're just going to record those in and then I'll slice them and place them on the grid. Okay, so we got those chords in there, so let's just slice them up. Alrighty, we got them. Go to slice mode. Have to always turn slicing on. Sweet, that's a 4-bar loop. I'm just going to punch them in now. Just have a little quick look through and fix any timing issues. Sweet, I'm just going to play around with that sound, maybe add a bit of reverb or something. Okay, so we have 4 tracks left. What other sounds have we got here? Oh, Yoshi's Island. Let's try Yoshi's Island. Oh, hell yeah, that's adorable. Okay, so I think we're going to record that in as a loop. So we're going to have to set this up a little bit differently. We'll just go into the recording setup here. We only want AB because that's what I've got the VST coming in onto. We're going to do record quantized to the play length. Just make sure that the track is set to 64 steps as well. So now I can press record towards the end of the 4th bar, and then as soon as it starts the pattern over again, it'll start recording perfectly in sync. So let's have a crack. Having a crack means have a go in Australian. That's fine, that'll do. I'm gonna add just a little bit of delay to that, I think, to bring out the sparkliness of it even more. Okay, what else we got? That's pretty cool. That's cool, let's do that. Alrighty, we still have 2 more sounds, so what else we got in here? Well, actually, I'm going to try some of these Metroid sounds. Ah, yeah, we're doing that. We're doing that one. That's better. Okay, so we have 1 more sound left. Let's try and find something real silly. I like that. Yeah, that's just silly enough, I think. I think I'm just going to grab 1 note of that and then I'll sequence it in the Octatrack. Okay, we'll just edit the start point a little bit. Cool. Yep, we're going to do that. Let's bury that in some reverb and some filter or lo-fi or something too.